Hello everybody and welcome to the first video on the KLEV Collectibles channel. I do want to talk about a lot of things, but I think in this video I'm going to focus on my experience with Beckett. Uh, I think overall it went well. As you can see, I got a bunch of tents, 13 cards that I sent off. All of them are modern cards. Um, and it went well. I paid the premium. $50, no subs. I was confident enough that I knew that most of these were gonna get tens, so there was no reason for me to actually pay the 125 service fee for each car. And so obviously the nines didn't get no subs, and as you can see, there's an issue with these cards. The label moves. I thought it was just stuck in that one place. And I've seen this before. I've seen a lot of people try to sell them off on eBay. At first it kind of looked, like suspicious. Like, how do they, how does a grading company that grades cards make this mistake? But as you can see, it happened to me. So, mistakes happen. I understand them. I don't know how they're gonna fix it or what they're gonna do about it, but I do see um, that they move back into place if you tap them. So as you can see, good as new, but just like a few taps and it moves back where it's out of place. And these are the only two that have that issue. So for now, I'm just gonna keep them until I get in contact with them and see what they can do. But these were all for my personal collection. Uh, so that's why, I went with my favorite grading service, and I just love the Beckett cases. Regardless of this little mistake, I don't see it as a major mistake. All the other ones don't have that problem, and like I said, no company is perfect. I'm not here to tell you, grade with Beckett or grade with PSA. I love all the grading companies, but I just love the Beckett slabs, the labels, the golden label, the silver labels, and the black labels that you can see over here. So this one I was surprised that it got a 9.5. Um, there was nothing seriously wrong with it. Everything was perfect except for the centering. So I'm assuming that's why I got a 9.5. Like I said, since I didn't pay for the subs, there's no telling what it got for the centering or for the edges. So, but not bad. 9.5. I'll take that. And all the other ones, like I said, I expected tens. The nines, of course, I expected somewhere in the lines of 9 or 9.5 just because of the centering. But these I expected nothing less than a 10, and I wasn't disappointed. So as you can see, this one got a 10. 9.5 for the service, 10s on the other categories. I was surprised about the surface because I never seen anything with it, but on the back you do see little white dots, one right here and another one here. So I don't know if that's just like dust that might have gotten in the card and it affected the grade. But other than that, I don't see nothing wrong with the surface. So I just feel like they could have, wiped it down with something, but I don't know what they do when they receive dirty cards. Um, it would be nice if they had like a cleaning service or something like that. Um, and this one, like I said, my only concern was the centering. Uh, Another 10, and my vision. I don't know if it's my vision or what, but to me, like with the centering, it's tricky. So I guess that's why I got a 9.5, because the centering is not that bad. Uh, but I love these cards. Uh, I think overall in value, I'm looking to make over 1,000 if I were to sell these cards, but I doubt I'm gonna sell any. The black labels, I don't know what they're gonna go for, to be honest, because they're the first ones out there and the only ones. So I don't know how much someone is willing to pay, but yeah, Jirachi, amazing rare. I just love the fact that I got perfect gold 10s on these. Charmander. By the way, all these three cards I got for like $10 out of eBay, and the fact that they sell for like close to 150 to 250, it's amazing. This one's another one that's very popular right now, not only because it's from the first generation, but it's the first evolution of Charizard. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it goes for like 250 to 300, maybe more. I don't know. And I got a 10. Um, I expected the centering to be a little bit off just because from left to right or right to left, I don't know, it was off. I pulled it from the latest reprint they had on the Hidden Fates, so it went straight to a sleeve to get graded. This is Sabrina's suggestion, another card that's grown very popular. I got this one for like $30, $40 from Canada, and it looked very, very beautiful. Obviously, like, you can't really tell because when I looked at the pictures, there was like really no flaw. And now I'm not really tripping because raw card for this is going for like $90. But there was the only problem when I received it. It had this little weird M looking thing. I don't know what it is. And I guess that's why I got a 9.5 for the surface. Because other than that, there's nothing wrong with the car. And I got a pristine 10. So I was amazed. I actually thought I was going to get a 9. Because I've heard things about Beckett, grading hard. So I don't know if that's a bad thing, but yeah. And boss's orders. I love Giovanni, as you can tell. I got this one myself again for like $17 on eBay, and it came back a pristine 10. I just had so much confidence in the cards that I was looking for in eBay, and I looked very well uh, at the pictures to see that I was getting the best card out there, uh, and I got a pristine 10. So that was a very those were very good observations on my part, um, seeing as the majority of these cards came from eBay for very little money. And these two that I have right here, these are the ones that I actually expected a black label from, but again the centering was off by a half. As the other ones, I pulled this one too from the latest Hidden Fates reprint, and the centering, I guess from the left to right or right to left, was off, and that's why I got a 9.5. But I really thought that I was gonna get a black label on this one. um, there is like 5 or 6 black labels, so if it's not the first one or only one out there like the ones that I have, then it is what it is. And then this one is the other one that I thought I was gonna get a 10. The centering is off from top to bottom or bottom to top, but I'm glad I still got a 10. So like I said, I do feel like I cheated them because I didn't pay them the 125 service fee to get these subs. But that's the rule. If they grade a car 10, then you get the subs automatically. And honestly, if it's not a 10, to me, it's not really worth anything unless it's like a first edition. So this is the Pristine Black Label 10 that I got. I got this car for like $15-$20 on eBay. And when I got it, it just looked flawless. It looked perfect in every way. Centering, corners, the edges. Now the only thing that it came from, it was like there was like a little thumbnail. I don't know from what kind of food that guy was eating before he sent it off. I guess he was eating and sending off cards, but it was like a little. There was something here, but as soon as I got it, I cleaned it off, and I guess I did a pretty awesome job. And yeah, Pristine Black Label. I was surprised for that one because I really thought they were gonna look hard. Not that you can really tell. I mean, I don't see anything there. So like I said, I did clean it off good. So I got a Pristine Black Label, and there's only one out there. It's the first one. Honestly, I don't know how much these cars are gonna go for. Um, I know a PSA 10 goes anywhere between 150 to 250. So a Black Label might, I don't know, maybe 1,000. I don't know. But I don't know if I'm gonna bother even setting it for that price. Um, it's roughly gonna go on 4 years. Um, and even if there's more, I mean, I think just with time, maybe it will grow in value. And I love this card, so unless I get a good offer, then I might sell it. But other than that, I'm not gonna take something that's hard to get, even if people think it's not worth it. So this was the other one that I pulled from a booster box, and I was surprised that it got a black label too. Um, Not that there was anything wrong with it, but just the centering was my concern. Like I said, I don't know if it's my vision, but I always have doubts about the centering. Um, but everything else was good. The corners, the surface, the edges, everything was great. This one on a PSA 10 is going for 250 to 350 from what I've seen. You might see some cheaper ones, but on average 250 to 350. So I don't know how much this one might sell for. Seeing as Rayquaza is pretty popular. I know Rayquaza from Hidden Fates. It's well, the promo one is going for Black Label went for close to $5,000. Um, but again, I guess the population is just lower on that one. But this one's the first one out there, so who knows? I'm not really looking to sell these cards anytime soon. But then again, my mind just does things where I get something and then I see an opportunity to profit and then I just sell it. So that is my experience with Beckett. Um, like I said, if I do decide to sell these cards, um, I'm looking to profit anywhere between $1,000 and 1,200 around there. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether to sell them or not, or just keep them. Like I said, I I got these for my personal collection, and now that I have them, it's like I'm in between of keeping them and selling them because it's amazing that I got a good amount of tents and two black labels, a gem man 9.5, and of course those two. I send off to fill in the 13 blanks that you filled in for any Beckett paper order. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will be continuing to make other videos since I do have 4 other submissions One's from PSA, and the other three are from Beckett. Two from Beckett should be coming back soon. But the one from PSA, I did it through Graded Gem since I don't have a PSA account, and I've never bothered to check out their website and see about grading with them. I've heard stories about them requiring you to have an account, and supposedly they were like close for new submissions. I don't know. So I just found this company called Graded Gem, and you guys can check them out. Um, I don't know what the website is, but I know it is. I know they have one in the U.S. and the U.K. And but right now, I'm looking to probably get those cars, maybe if I'm lucky, by the end of the year. If not, probably the beginning of next year. Uh, that is if COVID doesn't, you know, make things worse, or it gets worse. The situation gets worse. There's so much things going on in the world that anything can impact the hobby and uh, anything really. So yeah, stay tuned. I do have an eBay account, so I will post it on the description below. Check that out. Like I said, I don't make any promises of posting these cards, but I do post other cards that I sell, resell, or whatever. I sell a lot of other things. I don't have much right now, but yeah, check it out. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you think about the black labels. How much you think they'll go for. Um, and tell me what you think about the Beckett, this little Beckett issue with the label. If you had the same similar experience, what you did with it, about the problem, and tell me what grading company you like. PSA, Beckett, CGC. Like I said, I like all three, and I'm not here to tell you, choose Beckett, choose PSA. Grade with whoever you want, whoever you like. All three companies make mistakes. I know the CGC slabs were like coming apart and stuff like that. And there's stories about PSA. Just grade with whoever you want, whoever you think it's gonna be the best choice for you. Um, at the end of the day, is your money. You decide what you want to do. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll stay in touch.